What's up YouTube, JamieTheKid00 here, coming to you guys with a Madolche deck profile. I know a fair few of you have actually been asking me to do this. I've been trying to hold off for quite a while because I've not been that great at building Madolche lists, but this deck is now going to be leaving my hands, so I felt it was only best to actually profile it and bring you guys the content you wanted and you were asking for before I got rid of it. So I did play a list at today's locals. I played this exact list. I went 3-1. And because the locals was silly, it was 29 players, so it should have been 5 rounds. They ran 4 rounds. I went 3-1, and I failed to top 8. I came 10th, so that was fun. So that was all I can tell you about my games. Matchups will be in the description, I guess, if I remember to. I'm really tired when I'm recording this. I'm not sure when it's going to be uploaded. Probably midday Sunday or Sunday afternoon. But I'm going to get into the list, and this is what I played. I based it around some of the recent lists that have topped. I went on Cordero's channel and just kind of looked through some of the ones that have topped and went, those seem like pretty cool ideas. So it's fairly educated, I guess, with a few of my kind of player preferences. So I'm going to start off with 3 copies of Madolche Angeli. This card is insane. Like, I found myself constantly rushing towards this card, and when you get to it, or if you open it, it just creates such a nice setup just with Mew. Just by, just by getting Hootcake, getting Messing Galato and a search. Like, the pluses that this one card can generate is silly. So 3 Angeli. 3 Mageline, it's your searcher. I surprisingly didn't see Mageline as often as I would have liked, but she was alright. 1900 under the field spell as well is just crazy. A 1900 Stratos. 3 Hootcake, because crazy plays are crazy. This is going to be a fairly quick deck profile, I think. 3 Miwaffle, I don't even know how to say it. But 3 Mifei, I really like playing 3 of this because this and Hootcake, or this and Angeli are just crazy, so 3 of those. 3 Messing Galato, I know some people like 2, but I'm a real big advocate of 3 because I always want to have target in my deck for my Hootcakes and for my Invoker. So 3 Messing Galato, and the only other monsters I played were 2 copies of Fire Hand, 2 copies of Ice Hand, just as problem solving cards, and they were really good today. I really liked playing the hands in this deck. I know some people don't like them in Madolches, and you can cut them for like 2 Maxi, 2 Veiler if you want, but I really like the hands in here. For the spells, I played 1 Book of Moon, which was somewhat lackluster because when I did have it, it was really bad in certain situations. The Triple MST, I wanted to have ways around things. I wanted to be able to remove cards, so 3 MST. 2 Instant Fusion. I really like the Instant Fusion plays, and these were really good. I really didn't dislike them at all. Double Chateau. I like having 2 because the 500 boost is really huge. So the 2 Chateau and the 1 ticket. I felt like 1 was enough for the tickets. This is a really quick deck profile. I'm really sorry, guys, but there's not much to say about Madolches, in my opinion. For the traps, I played double Palooza. I felt like 3 was way too many, and 1 was way too few. You're going to be searching these a lot more with your Messing Galato because you will run out of the spells. You will go through them fairly quickly. So mid to late game, you'll be searching this with your Messing Galato, and this is quite nice. Like if you make a normal summon play and your opponent is able to stop it, if you have a relevant number of Madolches in hand, you can Madolche Palooza and potentially win the game just by doing that. There were situations today where I would swing with a few guys, either bait out the Mirror Force or start dealing damage anyway, and then I would Palooza for the last guy for the game pushing damage. So Palooza was great. I played double Trap Stun. I didn't see this nearly as much as I would have wanted, but it was okay when I saw it. Double Breakthrough, this was good. Double Prison, can't complain. And then Compulse, which I never actually drew. No, I had this once and it got wiretapped, so yay. Bottomless, Torrential, and Warning. So, standard guys. Warning got wiretapped for the first time ever, and that was horrible. In time. Which was horrific. But such is life. For the extra deck, let's go. Right, for the extra deck, I played 2 Instant Fusion targets, 1 Fusionist, and 1 Darkfire Dragon. There should have been a Mavelus, because then they would have both been targets for Diamond Direwolf, but I didn't have a Mavelus, so apparently Lisa has one. So 2 Instant Fusion targets. Then for my 3s, I played double Leviair, because 2 Leviair is better than 2 Invoker, because you can special summon back the monster that you removed with Hootcake, which is often Angeli. So double Leviair gets you there. 1 Ghost Trick Alucard because it's crazy good. 1 Invoker because getting Messing Galatos from the deck I hear is kind of broken. And then 1 Mech Up Engineer because it's the generic protection rank 3. So that's the 3s. And then for our 4s, of course we play 2 copies of Madolche Queen Tiramisu. She was stunning throughout the day. I'm glad I played 2. 2 is definitely a really solid number. 3 is probably a bit too many. 1 Evil Swarm Exiton Knight. 1 number 101 Silent Honor Arc. 1 Diamond Direwolf. 1 Abyss Dweller. 1 number 50 Black Ship of Corn. And 1 Download Magician for overlaying over the 3s that we play, to make them a bit bigger, like your Invoker and things like that. Right guys, I'm really sorry, this has been a 5.5 minute deck profile, but I am really tired at the moment. I've just finished installing my new gaming PC, and of course watching England get absolutely trounced against Italy in the football, which was terrible, so yeah, it's been a long day. This is being recorded at about 1:45 in the morning. But otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed. Please let me know what deck profiles you want to see in the future. I've just finished, wherever it's gone, building Uranus Fairies, which will probably be on the channel soon. Big Fairies, as I'm calling it. So look forward to that, I guess. But yeah, that's about everything I want to talk about. This has been a Madolche deck profile. Standard caveats apply, things like liking, commenting, subscribing if you really enjoyed this, and please check out some of my other videos before you happen to ask me to build a deck, because some of you guys were asking me to do things that I profiled before. Otherwise, yeah, that's about everything, and I'll see you guys pretty soon with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Related content. This has been JamitheKid00. See ya!